Hello everyone and welcome back to my kitchen. Today I have a really fun and pretty cheesecake recipe for you that's going to be perfect for special occasions and especially Valentine's Day and Mother's Day. We'll be making my no-bake vanilla cheesecake with Oreo cookie crust and raspberry hearts on top. This is such an impressive cheesecake and it looks really pretty, but it's super easy to make too. We're going to start with that chocolate Oreo cookie crust, make a really rich, thick and creamy cheesecake batter with cream cheese, sour cream and sweetened condensed milk. And then for those raspberry hearts on the top, we're going to be using some homemade raspberry sauce. This step is what makes the cheesecake super pretty, but it's super easy to do. For the full list of ingredients and the printable instructions, don't forget to head on down into that video description box and over to my website. I always have all my recipes online, including metric measurements. Let's get started on this incredible cake. For today's recipe, I'll be using a 9-inch springform pan. I'm going to spray the bottom and the sides with a non-stick baking spray. This will be super easy to remove the cheesecake and slide it off the pan later. We'll need about 20 to 22 chocolate Oreo cookies. Drop those into a food processor. You can also crush the cookies using a rolling pin inside of a Ziploc bag. And then pulse the cookies until fine crumbs form. Pour in a 1/4 cup of melted butter, and then pulse until the crumbs are well coated. Transfer the chocolate cookie crumbs into your springform pan, and then use the back of a spoon or a potato masher like I'm using today and press the crumbs firmly into the bottom of the pan. I'm going to bake this cookie crust at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for 10 minutes and then take it out and let it cool in a wire rack while I prepare my cheesecake batter. Let's switch gears and start on the cheesecake batter. I'm going to start off with my flat beater attachment first, and we'll need 3 8-ounce packages, so 24 ounces total of softened cream cheese. I usually let this sit at room temperature for about an hour so it's nice and soft. Drop that in, and we're going to beat the cream cheese all by itself for about 8 to 10 minutes, stopping to scrape down that mixing bowl periodically until the cream cheese is really creamy and smooth. We don't want any clumps of cheese in our batter. Once my cream cheese is nice and creamy, I'm going to pour in 1 14-ounce can of sweetened condensed milk. And this is going to add all the sweetness that we need in this cheesecake, give it lots of incredible flavor. Add in 1 cup of sour cream. And 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. And then mix this all together for a couple minutes until everything is well combined, and stop halfway through to scrape down the sides. I'm going to switch my flat beater attachment out to the whisk attachment. This way the heavy cream can really blend together with the cream cheese. Pour in the 1 cup heavy cream. And then mix this together on a medium-high speed for about 4 to 5 minutes until you have a really creamy and fluffy mixture. We'll need to use some gelatin to set the cheesecake. So into a measuring cup, I'm going to pour in 2 tablespoons of water and then add in a tablespoon of unflavored gelatin. Give this a mix until all of that gelatin is well absorbed, and then I'm going to microwave this for about 30 seconds until it's completely dissolved. And then pour in the hot gelatin, don't wait for it to cool, into the cheesecake batter with the mixer running on medium speed, and just kind of pour on the side of the mixing bowl so it doesn't hit the beater. Pour the cheesecake batter over the cold crust. I'm going to set aside my cheesecake for now, just leave it out at room temperature, and if any air bubbles come up to the surface, you want to pop those. Meanwhile, we could switch gears and make the raspberry sauce that we're going to use to create those really pretty heart shapes on the top. So we'll need 2 cups of either fresh or frozen raspberries. I'm using frozen ones. I just thawed these beforehand. I'm going to drop them into a small saucepan, along with 1/2 cup of white granulated sugar. Mix this all together and then bring the jam up to a simmer over medium heat and cook for about 8 to 10 minutes until you have a really thick jam and all the seeds have kind of separated from the flesh of the berries. Pour the raspberry sauce into a fine mesh strainer placed over a large bowl. And we'll use the back of our spatula to press all the juices out through the sieve, leaving just the seeds behind. And then allow this raspberry sauce to cool and thicken in the refrigerator for about 10 minutes. And then you could transfer either into a pastry bag or into a dispenser bottle like this one. My no-bake vanilla cheesecake is ready for the refrigerator. It's going to chill for at least 8 hours or overnight until that cheesecake batter is completely set. This is a really great one if you want to make it ahead of time. You can keep the cheesecake in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve it. I just recommend covering the top with some plastic wrap so the cake doesn't absorb any fridge odors. And then I'll come back to show you how to take the cheesecake out of the pan. And I made this gorgeous cheesecake last night and it's set in the refrigerator overnight. I'm going to grab a flat spatula, insert it along the edge all the way down. And then I'm going to take a small little offset spatula, go around the edges to kind of smooth everything down, and then tuck away any of those cookie crumbs if they did show up onto the cheesecake batter. And then slide that spatula underneath the cheesecake to loosen it from the pan. And quickly and gently transfer the cheesecake onto your cake stand. Just like that. This is one of those cheesecakes that I feel really bad cutting into because it looks so incredibly pretty. We're going to go ahead and grab a sharp knife. Make sure you cut all the way through to the crust. And check out this stunning cheesecake. It is so incredibly rich and creamy. I love this texture and this is going to taste so incredibly delicious. And that's it for my no-bake vanilla cheesecake. This turned out so incredibly pretty and impressive. It's going to be perfect for Valentine's Day or Mother's Day. For the full list of ingredients and the printable instructions, don't forget to head on down into that video description box and over to my website. I'm going to also have this recipe with metric measurements. Time to dig in and enjoy. Now, I love to have lots of raspberry sauce on here, so all the extra sauce, I'm just gonna pour over my slice because I love the combination of the tart raspberry with the sweet cheesecake. Let's get a nice bite of this, and I love that chocolate Oreo cookie crust too. This cheesecake is simply incredible. You guys are gonna be blown away with the texture of the cheesecake. It is so rich, creamy, delicious. It kind of just melts into your mouth. The texture, and of course the flavor with a little bit of that raspberry sauce, so good. I love having a little bit of that chocolate there as well with the chocolate cookie crust. Just wow, you guys are gonna be blown away with this cheesecake from the very first bite. Definitely one of my favorites, and it's going to be so great for any special occasion. I hope you guys enjoyed my latest episode. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a big thumbs up and a comment down below. I always love to hear from you guys, and I'll see you next time with a new recipe. Meanwhile, I'm going to dig in and finish this slice. It's so good.